Leafy got destroyed. What is up, guys? Welcome back once again to YouTube News. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Now, let's get into this. I want to talk about the drama that's been going around with Leafy in the past, 24 hours and everything. A bunch of stuff has happened, mainly because of one video, and Leafy is getting exposed, but it's more than just getting exposed, because everyone uses that word, and everyone's, getting exposed these days. I want to go even further and say that Leafy got destroyed, okay? So, if you don't know, there's a video came out. It'll be linked in the description down below by a YouTuber called HeyWatchYourMouth. His real name is Nick Cash, I believe. And he basically came out with a 20-minute long video exposing Leafy. He used to work with Leafy, doing animations for his videos and everything like that. And he had three big main points exposing Leafy for, and these were some big things. And it really shows, I guess, maybe the true colors of Leafy and everything. So first off, he exposes him for, basically, he would only hit this guy up and many other people he would hit up only when he needed something from them, okay? He would only be like, what's up, when he needed animations done or something, help with his videos or something like that, and then they wouldn't hear from him from a long time, and then as soon as he needed something, he's back saying what's up and everything, and basically not giving them shoutouts, not giving proper credit and for the work they do on his videos kind of thing. The next thing is a big one. Obviously, you guys probably remember back a while ago where there was this big attack planned on Drama Alert and Keemstar. The two of the biggest guys being LeafyIsHere and Grade A Under A. And just before that, they were friends with him. They were friends with him. Everything seemed okay. But then people, like Pyrocynical and stuff started making videos against Keemstar, and it seemed like a lot of people were turning against him. So literally, according to Nick, according to HeyWatchYourMouth, Leafy and Grade A betrayed Keemstar and turned their back on him, saying he was talking shit about them and made all these exposed videos because of that. It was not true. They turned their back on him for a business decision. They didn't want to be associated with him as he was going down and stuff and being exposed and stuff. So they decided they would jump on the bandwagon too and start exposing him and making videos against him and everything. Now, I'm not saying Keemstar is a perfect person, of course, but they totally stabbed him in the back, and Nick confirms this, and apparently, Leafy would talk to him for hours on end just before he made this video and turn his back on Keemstar, saying, hey, I think I should do this, but I'm not sure, but I think I should do it, and blah, 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 just, going on, and basically he stabbed him in the back for business, and there was no real, he was talking shit about them. That was not true. He did that just all for a business move, which is pretty crappy. The third thing is he was also trying to screw over H3 Productions again. Now, if you don't remember, they had some beef earlier this year, and they kind of, I guess, worked it out, but apparently Leafy still does not like him because apparently he was hitting up a lot of big people, including Pyrocynical, including Nick, including all these other people, big commentary people or whatever, telling them they should make videos against H3 Productions and roast him and all this stuff and try to expose him and stuff. And Nick actually shows photo evidence proof of this and everything. So basically, yeah, HeyWatchYourMouth, Nick, he really destroyed Leafy. And according to his Twitter page, he says that was only 3 main points he has. He has another 3, so he has 6 big points against Leafy, I guess, and he's only released 3. Ever since then, Leafy has been losing tons of subs. He's lost 15,000 subscribers today. Grade A Under A is losing a bunch of subs too, not as much as Leafy though. And it's just a big mess, and I'm sure we're going to see a lot more coming out of this whole thing. Now, as far as a response from Leafy about this whole thing, I don't think we are going to get it, and he's just going to try to ignore the whole thing and push it away, but that might not be the best thing to do. But anyways, he tweeted this on Twitter last night. It was one of those twit longer things. He says, so I was going to make a few tweets regarding all of this shit, but really don't feel like spam tweeting, so I just made a too long didn't read for all of them. 1, I just got done recording some in real life skits that will be out later this week. 2, yes, I'm aware of the drama on YouTube regarding 2 different YouTubers right now. 3, despite there being lies, untruths, ridiculous points in certain videos, no, as of right now, I don't plan on getting involved. 4, yes, my FouseyTube video is done finally. Should be out soon. 5, he just goes on about his Snapchat. And then 6, I know I'm one of those YouTubers that gets criticized a lot and just wanted to say a huge thanks for all the support and love recently, guys. Without you all, I would be nowhere. So yeah, apparently he's not going to respond to this, even though in point number 3 he says there's lies, untruths, ridiculous points. He's not going to respond, so I don't know, guys. I just wanted to talk about this and ask you guys, like, if you're a Leafy fan, let me know in the comments down below. With all this coming out, what do you have to think about it? And, like, are you still going to support Leafy after this? Because this is not cool. This Nick guy really kind of exposed what kind of guy Leafy is. And he seems like someone who just uses others to his own advantage. And in particular, let's talk about the whole Keemstar thing for a second. Like I said, I know Keemstar is not the perfect guy ever, and like he's done some crappy stuff and everything, but this whole thing where Leafy and Grade A just stabbed him in the back and like threw him under the bus, that is not cool at all, and I would not want to be associated with someone like that. When this whole thing came out, personally, I don't know if I ever talked about it on here or like here on YouTube or whatever, but I felt bad for Keemstar, and I felt for him. I've been in his position before and got screwed over by people who I thought were my friends and shit, and it really, really sucks. And I don't know, when I seen those Leafy and Grade A videos and everything, and I knew the history behind them, where they used to be friends, and he would shout them out on Twitter all the time and stuff, and help build them up and everything. And Leafy and him went helicopter riding together or stuff like that just a couple weeks before. I knew something was up, and the more I looked into it, I was like, man, what? Okay, you and Grade A made 5 videos all together, like saying, trying to talk shit about Keemstar and saying that he was talking shit behind your back, supposedly. You made 5 videos, and out of those 5 videos, you guys had no actual hard evidence, proof that you showed that he was being manipulative and talking shit behind your back. And I just knew that something was up. And it turns out that it was true, and Nick saying that Leafy totally did this for a business decision and everything like that. And I know what some of you guys might be saying, like in the comments, like, oh, this Nick guy, HeyWatchYourMouth guy, he didn't show any hard evidence himself of Leafy saying these things or screenshots or whatever. But if it wasn't true, Leafy would be coming out right away saying, no, this isn't true, and blah, 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 and he would be showing it. And HeyWatchYourMouth knew this is going to be a big video and blow up and everything, and he knows if he were to lie about something that big and get exposed for it, his career would be in the toilet too. So, I don't know, man. Leafy now seems like a pretty shady guy to me. Like I said, let's talk in the comments. If you're a Leafy fan, do you still support him? Does this make you think totally different of him now? Or like, just let me know what you think and what you're feeling now. Are you going to support Leafy? Did you unsubscribe from him? What's going on? So I'm sure we're going to see a lot more from this whole story, guys, coming up soon. Who knows? But this just happened, and it's big, and it's made me look a lot differently at Leafy. Let me know if you guys feel the same way or if you feel different. Let's talk in the comments. And yeah, guys, that's about it. Hopefully you guys are doing well. Happy October. Halloween is like right around the corner. And what's going on with this whole scary clown thing? Like, a bunch of clowns in the woods, and like, this is just creepy. I don't know, maybe we'll talk more about that in another video. But until then, I'll be back with more YouTube news when it happens. If you're new here, click that subscribe button. And that's about it. Help me think of an outro.